you can't find my children. You can find them, but I don't post them. I'm not the one that says I won't post my children, but I don't post them as much because I'm trying to protect them, and also because I'm like, am I oversharing? Even when I post my content, sometimes I have to like censor what I want to really, really say because, like he said, not everybody deserves front row seats to your life. Raquel, over to you.
Okay, so thank you for me. So first of all, I would like to say oversharing. So oversharing is relative, right? Because some people feel they need to let the world know what's going around the circles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think oversharing for me, when you know you're oversharing, is when it starts to affect your peace. When you start to get different opinion from strangers,
Mm-hmm.
people you don't even know,
Mm-hmm.
right? That is for me, it's oversharing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oversharing could be so. First of all, you even need to take a pause before sharing, right? Just take a pause and say, okay, if I'm not emotional, most people share when they're emotional, especially when they go through heartbreak, loss of loved ones, and stuff like that. You understand? So maybe might want to take a sit back and say, okay, if I was sober, if I was okay, would have posted this thing. You understand? So first of all, I think before you even post anything, just take a time to just sit and try and go through whatever you want to post. Right? Is this something you will want? Because most of the things, because they say social media never forgets, right? And is this something you would want? How do I say this now? Because most of the time when we post something, right, there's still some certain kind of people that will go back to bring up whatever we've posted for years, right? You wouldn't want to have that controversial stuff online. So yeah. So I think oversharing before you share something on social media, I think you need to be what's the word, sober? Should we say sober? Yeah, I think you need to be sober. You need to be sane, properly sane, not emotional. Yeah, don't think based on be logical. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Be logical. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's it.
I really like what you said because it reminds me of something that I read a while back, that if you are about to do something impulsive, if you're about to buy something, like you want to buy something, wait 24 hours. If you still need
Yeah,
to buy it. So same thing with what you post on social media.
exactly.
Before you post that thing, wait. Okay, maybe don't wait 24 hours. Wait 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
If you
see the
feel like the
feel that way.
messaging is still important, then post. But to the question, have we gotten to the point where everybody is sharing their business and their mother's business on social media? I mean, last week was crazy on social media with the malice, with the
Yeah,
chicken situation. Like everybody do you understand? But where do we draw the line between oversharing and being real? The number to call is 07079179117 or 0800 123 5917. Call me to tell me what you think. Are we oversharing? Is everybody now in our business that we can't even have peace any longer? For me, like I said earlier, we need to be able to, I think it's important that you know how to balance things. Like, what am I sharing? This thing I'm sharing isn't necessary.
exactly.
This thing I'm sharing, what am I like? What is the intention behind the sharing
Yes.
that I am sharing?
Sharing,
Right. So it's a whole list of things. Why am I sharing? What am I sharing? Is it necessary to share that thing at that point in time? Has there been any time that you've done something, you're like, yay, I overshared?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Couple of times.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I want the hot
Because
gist.
I'm an emotional person,
Okay.
right? So people who don't know me, who are not close to me, they feel, oh, this girl is uptight, but deep down, I'm a baby's girl. Like, I'm a daddy's girl. What's the word now? A lover girl. So this
Okay.
is pertaining relationship, right?
Jesus.
So yeah, you just want to open my dating line in public, but that's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this was
This is the true test of whether you're oversharing or not. Carry on, carry on.
so this was 2019 when I was done with my ND program, stuff like that. University, you have a lover and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was in a relationship with somebody. I moved to Lagos. It was in Delta State. And I have friends in Delta State. I was getting messages. This guy, is he really no pure, you understand? But as a lover girl, I went to pay this my so lovely boyfriend as at that time a visit.
What gist?
So
I'm baby.
it was crazy. Yeah.
So you went to visit
To
him.
visit him.
He was with another woman.
After- yeah,
Speeding you
yeah.
found.
Funny enough, right? Funny enough, the person was actually close to me, and they are together now. Yeah.
The scream.
So it was like
She was your friend.
yes,
Best friend or close
a close
friend?
friend, not the best friend, a close friend.
Like you were close.
We were in the same department.
Wait, you were calling her like when you
No,
call
she
her.
wasn't the one calling.
Okay.
Friends, my friends that were in Delta State,
Yeah.
that knows that this person I'm dating.
Yeah.
I also know that this particular lady is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But sending me messages, letting me know this is what's happening. But because of the trust, yeah,
You're
for
like,
both parties, no, I don't think that. But the other side of it was like, what if? But my what if became my reality. You get so.
I'm
no
so
joke.
sorry.
So I knew I shared a lot of chats. Even I know I sent to get a DM. I was, the woman side of me was like, God will do this to you, and everything.
Yeah, because you knew that was my man
I
and you're
was
my
so
friend.
hurt, and I shared it. And even the most funny part about this is that someone I've never spoke for like a year. Your WhatsApp, you have people in chat, people that just view your status. Someone random just enter my DM. Hey, it was just giving me. I'm like, what's going on? Who sent you? Like, do you understand? So that was at that point I knew that I overshared a lot because I shared a lot of screenshots to back up my whatever, right? So yeah, so that was one time I knew I overshared, and that was just it, Jerry. But then it's in the past.
Hey, yeah, sorry. I should give you a hug. Time.
So yeah, that was it. I knew I overshared at that point. I overshared because friends, everybody, my cousins was like, what's going on?
Hey.
I just wanted to just. I didn't really have anybody to talk to at that point. I was like, okay, let me just post this. Let me just pour everything on my WhatsApp status. That was it.
Now you that post on your WhatsApp status. See, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I like gist. I don't do bad things, but the
Yeah.
one thing I do, and
It's
my
gist.
friends will say, oh, the particular friend was like, why you always say, I like gist, give it to me. I'm not using it to do anything. I just like to be in the know. I just like the gist.
Yeah.
But don't be post. Oh, I can't believe you did this to me on your WhatsApp status. If you're not going to give us the full gist,
Please don't post.
don't post it.
Please.
I know I'm saying don't overshare, but at this point, you're already giving us
Yeah.
no,
Like, okay, what's going on?
and I'm like, look, there are a lot of people on your WhatsApp contact list.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you posting? Look, I don't even know what I'm
I think one of the reasons why people post is maybe because they don't really have close people to talk to. Because as at that time, I won't say I have. Okay, maybe the one person I had was my cousin, and she also was going through a rough patch at the moment.
Wow.
So I couldn't just go and dump all of my excesses on her.
Do you know that I never thought about it like that? That's the
Mhm.
reason why maybe some people overshare
Yeah.
is because they don't have anybody to
Anybody
talk to. But why won't you have anybody to talk to?
It's I don't know, because I feel how do I say this? Not because they don't, maybe, so it's two ways, right? It's just like two people that are friends. I might be your best friend,
Mm-hmm.
but you might not be my best friend.
That's another
Do you
matter.
understand?
Shanu.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So inside the best friend, there's already a ship of best friend that I don't know. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, and when people notice that, they just withdraw. Just feel, okay, this person already has somebody. I don't want to share my friend with this person, and they're just on their own. Do you understand?
Yeah, but so I'm such a believer in community.
Mm.
I believe strongly in community. I don't think that anybody should go through life alone. It is, I can't even bear the thought of somebody saying that they don't have friends and they're going through life alone. I just want to give them a hug and say, yeah, come, talk to me instead. But I think that the if you feel like the reason why you post on social media is because you don't have anybody to talk to, I think that it's important to ask yourself questions.
Yeah.
Why is it that I
Why?
don't have anybody to talk to? Me, Gonself, if I'm feeling like people have hurt me, is it
Mhm.
possible that me to have hurt
Hurt
people?
somebody. Yeah.
Do you
Actually.
understand?
Yeah.
So if me, like me and you were friends now, because a lot of people go about saying, "Oh, she was wicked to me." Oh, Shara Fore, one thing, but they're not really thinking about you yourself. If I asked Raquel
Yeah.
what Raquel thinks about me,
Yeah.
Raquel can write me can write a
A
novel
novel about you.
on what I did wrong to her. So I think that and it seems like I've moved to a friendship conversation, but I think that the reason for people over like to just go from your point,
Yeah.
oversharing on social media,
Mm.
find somebody to talk
Talk
to.
to.
Like if you feel like you then be start building, cultivating relationship, whether in your school,
Yeah.
whether at
True.
church,
Yeah.
whether at the mosque, at the office. I'm not
Office
gonna lie,
relationship.
is that's a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But I also know people who have found great
Good friends from
friendships.
office.
They've even found husband and wife
Exactly.
at the
True.
office. So you also have to be very, very discerning to know who am I talking to per time. That's what I would say on that one. So that you don't come on social media and you're saying things that should not leave. There's something I say to my friend. I say, look, when I see things on social, I'm like, this person shouldn't have come out. That's something you should send to your friend in your WhatsApp chat. Guess what happened? Like some things I want to say on social media,
Yeah.
I send it to my friends. I
Mm-hmm.
text them instead.
Yeah.
Not about my own personal stuff. Like maybe maybe a celebrity did something. Maybe there was something. Maybe there's a trending issue, and I want to put my 2 cents. And I'm like, do you know what? I don't think that I should. I'm like, I don't think
Right.
I should. So, but I need to let it out.
Yeah.
I
True.
send it to my friends.
And you guys have conversation.
We have conversation
Yeah.
about it, and I'm okay. Then sometimes what I find is later on when the thing is not as hot,
Yeah. I suppose.
I will now talk about it. I can now even do a video and talk about it, but not in the heat of the moment because you're like what you said, you're feeling very emotional.
Yeah. You just say a lot of things.
Your emotions are up there,
Yeah.
right? So that's not the right time to come out. And I've seen people come on TikTok to say, my husband just cheated on me.
Yeah.
The-
Post it on.
I was just say, what I'm saying, do you
Oh my
understand? And
God.
like many people, that's not why. If somebody came and said, "Oh, my husband just beat me, my husband just cheated on me," you hardly find someone that says, "Oh my gosh, let me pray with you.
Yeah.
Let me pray for
You will
you."
definitely find someone in that particular.
Offer is
Yes.
plenty. So you have to be careful
What you
what you
share.
share. Sometimes you can see this internet.
Never forget.
Never
Never,
forget.
never,
So
never.
never forget. So if you cannot
I
defend
just think
what
about
you say,
something on my head. Oh my
oh no,
God.
share with us. You
There's
cannot laugh
about
alone.
this Frank those stuff you do. I think someone went on Twitter and look at his
Yeah,
past tweets
yeah.
when he was saying that he was helping his wife Photoshop stuff like
Interior decor, something. Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I
And
saw
people
it.
was like, I don't understand. Just these two tweets and you say you love your wife and stuff like that. A whole lot of things. So when we are posting, we just need to be very, very careful,
Very careful.
very very careful, because I had accounts of people say, oh, it was because of the way I dressed 2022 and I posted on my Facebook. The company I was applying for a particular role saw that dressing and they counseled. Do you understand? So if we just need to be very very careful, because in this part of our world attention is currency, so we need to be very, very careful. Like me, I know there was a particular time that last year I was job hunting, and somebody mentioned this particular thing to me, saying I need to scrutinize what I post on my social. I had to go and delete my
Oh,
Facebook.
stop.
Do you know Facebook then, 2019 and 2019, all of those? I had to go and start deleting. So please, let's not post out of emotions. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not post out of emotions. Just take a time, breathe. If you can't, just look for someone
Yeah.
you can talk to that
Yeah.
will calm your nerves
Yeah.
before posting. And sometimes before you even post, share with somebody. Do you think I should post this thing?
Yeah.
Because girl,
And it is true. Yeah. Very, 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 very
maybe not
important.
post who want us.
Yeah.
Maybe not, because what you're preaching today might be what you'll be against tomorrow. Then
Yeah.
they will use that as. Do you understand?
100%.
We humans,
Wow, very
change.
funny.
Yeah, very very funny.
Yeah. And we
Very,
can be
very
very petty as
yeah.
well.
So Let's be very, very careful.
Be very careful. Anyway, Rachel, it was such a pleasure to do this with you this afternoon.
Thank you.
If what's the
pleasure.
last thing you want to tell the people before we go?
So at the end of the day, right, social
Mhm.
media is a powerful tool, right? Can be used to do a whole lot of things.
Mhm.
And because at this era that we are, a lot of things are going on. So, but not everybody understands where you're coming from. So when you post a particular thing, you alone know the intention, the
Mhm.
intent behind it.
Mhm.
Someone out there might have a different narrative and might use it against you. So let's say, for example, you're going through a rough patch. Just take out time, breathe. Just like Fumi said, have a community of friends because you can't do life alone. Have people that you can speak to, people that can, mentor you at that particular time,
Mhm.
and take a chill pill. I know a lot of things are going on, a whole lot of things are going. So in a nutshell, before you post, please take your time, breathe. Don't post out of emotion.
Mhm.
Be logical. Yeah, I think I like the word be logical when you're posting, because most of the things you post might come back to haunt you, because the internet never forgets.
Forgets. All right. On that note, we call it a wrap on the big question this afternoon. It was such a pleasure. It was great doing this with you,
Same
Raquel.
here.
So
Here.
see you catching Wednesdays and Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have the big question.
Yeah.
So stick around with us. Stick around with Women Radio 91.7 because we still have great, great music and great programming for you. Do not go anywhere.
Yeah.